Welcome, welcome to your Twin Flame Collective card reading. We moved this week, so it's been very busy. Last week you weren't in the reading because
No.
I let everyone know that you were handling a lot of the packing and getting things situated. So here we are, finally in our new foundation. And I just want to say, I'm going to go ahead and, we're going to go ahead and get into it. This week, and like the last day or so, like we know that, in our own lives and a lot of people that we've been talking to, like clients and things like that, are going through some massive transformations right now. There's some like massive challenges happening, but sit tight. If you are one of those that's going through a massive transformation or challenge right now, like you've got this. And I feel like I've been saying this a lot this week. Don't give up, because the challenges will really try you, but there's something beautiful on the back side of it. All right. So leading into this upcoming week, in the beginning of the week, we have alchemy, transform the situation. So I feel like, those on the twin flame journey, and especially if you are experiencing what I was speaking to, a challenge right now, know that you're not powerless, you're not weak. And this is really like an invitation to show you and your twin flame how powerful and how much strength you have. And if you didn't know, you're going to know on the other side of it. Yeah, what else would you say is this card communicating to the collective?
Well, I think you said it. It's also like just knowing you have the power to change the situation and, kind of like the flames stand out a bit. Like it's kind of like Phoenix in a sense. Like,
Yeah, like a
yeah,
rebirth.
yeah, it feels like it burning off the old that's not useful
Yeah,
anymore. Yeah, we had a wild ride in this house.
we sure did.
Yeah.
Yeah, with our son having, a lot of upheaval and upsets and things
Oof.
like that. It's been pretty big
Yeah.
this go around.
Yeah, it was some big stuff. Big
Yeah,
feelings.
a very big feeling.
Yeah.
Did you say how you
No,
wanted
I
to
was
say
just
with
going to
that
say,
card?
I think
Yeah.
like, and if there's some, maybe you have had some like upheaval, maybe is coming through in like some physical
Hmm.
form as well. That could be a thing. So,
Definitely.
yeah.
Yeah, I know for me, when I'm moving through a lot of like transformations on my journey, I often experience a lot of abdominal and stomach upset. And so is our son. And so, if you're manifesting or experiencing something physical right now, that's probably related to the shifts that are happening in your reality.
But if you need to go to the doctor, please do.
Yeah, definitely claim your support with a doctor. Never not go to the doctor. If something needs to be addressed, you absolutely do that. All right. And it really does feel like this, but we got fast changes. Things happen suddenly in a short period and a hurry. Take bold steps forward. So it just feels like the momentum has really picked up recently. And which is interesting because we're leading into, where it's fall right now, we're leading into the winter time. And generally that's a time of like a slowing down, a time of rest and rejuvenation, but it only feels like things have sped up even more.
Hmm.
And I really feel like the collective consciousness, and especially those that are actively pursuing their twin flame journey, they're like, can we just like get this handled already? And so the universe is responding to that call. So if you're finding that things have really like picked up in your life and your union, well, this is why, because your desires are very powerful. And when you're claiming them and you're moving towards them, it's going to rapidly manifest for you. Do you want to add anything to that?
No, just hang on.
Hang on tight. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. And then the next, moving in towards the middle of the week, we have gambling. And it says, don't risk too much. Yeah. What do you feel, Adam?
Well, I feel like this might speak to some, if you sometimes leans toward a little bit of like let me check their Instagram, let me look up their stuff. Let me kind of like going into all that stuff, right? Like something that's unhealthy, basically, right? Because I've been gambling, that can, I don't know, it could be a little fun, right? But it's like
Mhm.
you're gonna lose anyway, right? So it's some unhealthy behavior. You're continuing
Right.
a pattern. You're continuing. So it's like be aware of that and
Hmm.
see what's going on under the surface when the desire or the thing shows up.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've all been there before. I remember, when I first began my twin flame journey, I would constantly check in on social media, to see if things have changed or had changed. And I finally got to a point where it didn't feel good. I could feel like what I felt in my heart and all of the inner healing work that I was doing was the truth of my situation. And if I would look to my reality and it not match in here, I just felt not good. And so I quit looking. I had boundaries with myself. And that was the best thing I ever did because that allowed me to fully relax into my union in my heart. And then it rapidly manifested into my reality. And so yeah, it's letting go of those unhealthy patterns that are energy leaks in your union. Mhm. There you go. Next card.
It's a surprise. Yeah. Yeah, be ready for change. So there's more change. And
Hmm.
I think it's kind of like some rapid change, some like, you don't see it coming basically. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. And, if
Yeah.
it's you're coming up on a birthday week or something like that, or, your twin flame's birthday, that could be a
Hmm.
extra sign for you there. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so keep the momentum up, but yeah,
Right.
might not see it coming.
Exactly. Unexpected things can happen. And, that's the journey, right? Is like you are doing the inner work and then you have a breakthrough. But that's not the end all, right? There's more breakthroughs. And so let's say your twin flame calls you and you're like, okay, well, is that it? No, there's more. More is coming. But you got to keep moving forward. You got to keep doing the inner work. You got to keep persisting and having faith that more good is coming your way. And that's just the process, that's the journey. All right. And as we move towards the end of the week, we have authority. Take on the role of a leader, and everyone will respect you. Be self confident.
Oh, you're waiting for me. I was like, oh, it seemed like you had more to say. Well, I feel like it's just you're getting an opportunity to stand in your power,
Mm-hmm.
probably towards the end of the week. So some kind of situation is incoming that you'll have to you kind of like maybe you're presented with a choice. Like you could stay the safety zone, right? Or you could step into your power.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, Noah's power. This is something too that people often get confused is that power doesn't mean control. Like you cannot control your twin flame journey or your twin flame. That has to go out the window. Power means peace. It means happiness. It means joy. And so in that peace, you naturally embody confidence. And if you are the one that is watching this reading right now, then highly likely that it is God through you that is leading in your twin flame union, leading the inner work. And that's an honorable place to hold because God is showing you the way forward into your dreams and desires. And your twin flame is leading in their own way. And right, it's always God that's leading, but God will lead through you. God will lead through your twin flame. But if you're hearing this message right now, know that the ball's in your court and it's in your hands to move forward, knowing that your twin flame will meet you there. All right. Do we have a
yeah,
angel guidance for the week?
yeah, we got a message from Archangel Michael, and it's about, what's it called? Well, it's just Archangel Michael.
Archangel Michael did not
Yeah, but
say
it's
that.
like if you're having a situation ongoing, it's like you're, an answer to that situation or question you're having. Pay attention to your dreams. Yeah, so don't discard your dreams, like feel into them and see what's going on. There could be a deeper message to the situation. You're maybe something in your union or something you're moving through in your life. So yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Good. All right. Any closing words of encouragement?
No, just hang tight, through the changes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right. So don't forget to hit that like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next video.